So we're here at North Lodge Park in Cromer today to launch a consultation about the future of this space. So this is the former tennis courts, also known as Kiddies Corner. It's a space that previously has had a variety of uses, but for some time has been empty. And we want to change that now. We want to bring it back into use. So we're launching a consultation on the next steps, the next plans, the next possibilities for the site. So this site came into local authority possession in 1929, and then the Cromer Urban District Council, and we are one of the successor authorities to them. There was previously plans a long time ago for a big glass house or large greenhouse in layman's terms here, but it then became an outdoor tennis courts. And those who are perhaps my age, a little younger, will remember Kiddies Corner also being here. There's no doubt, unfortunately, it's had a bit of a troubled history with proposals not coming forward. And most recently, of course, we were working with a number of community groups to bring forward a proposal on the site that would have meant that we would have had pop-up shops and spaces, entertainment, and just a very multi-use site. Unfortunately, for matters out of our control, one of those partners walked away from that project, so it wasn't able to proceed. So, obviously we've got a good 1,800 metres of space here that could be used for a variety of purposes. I mean, that includes the bandstand behind us. Even that, unfortunately, it was built in 1950 and only saw a limited amount of use under one of the predecessor authorities, and so many have been involved with the site since. So we've got three options, as we see it, for the future use of this space, and that's what we wanted to talk to you about today. So we see the first opportunity here as being another community organisation or a group of charitable groups using the site. And the advantages here are that it would meet the aspirations of many and perhaps provide the space for such a group to thrive. I think the disadvantages here is we've tried to do that so many times already, and it hasn't worked for any length of time, unfortunately. And voluntary groups and charities are unfortunately a bit smaller in membership and voluntary capacity than they were a number of years ago. So we feel we've exhausted it. We'd obviously always hear out any proposals. And the other disadvantage, I think, with that is that it wouldn't deliver an income, if indeed any income at all, to support the future of this site as a whole and surrounding maintenance liabilities, and actually contribute possibly to the wider future of the park in that sense, whilst providing certainly something for the community. So we feel that the second potential option for the site is a commercial tenancy, so a tenancy for a business, and there's no doubt this space could provide for an exciting leisure or sports use that could really help develop a new business. However, what I would say is that we wouldn't be looking for more food and drink. We obviously feel we've achieved that to a certain extent already with our existing tenants in the park who haven't long been in operation, and I think have got many years to go and will contribute to the park as a whole. But it would deliver slightly more income to support the park as a whole, but perhaps not as much as the third option. So the third option is, of course, obviously that we use the site as a pay and display car park, and there's obviously a lot of history here, but it would perhaps provide the most support to nearby businesses on the east side of town, the shops and businesses that are present, our tenants with the Friends Bistro and the Cabin Ice Cream, but also provide the income to support the wider park area and perhaps beyond onto the East Promenade. So there's no doubt about it, it would provide the most income to support the property maintenance and future of the park that is certainly our vision. But we do recognise that previously those proposals did cause a lot of upset. So what obviously we want to measure now is how those opinions have changed and we feel they may have nearly a decade later. And we'd obviously be very keen to hear from you about all of those ideas. We would be willing to hear proposals directly, but serious ones from any business owners, etc. And we will come forward with a plan for the future of this site in due course.